1944 P Jefferson Nickel stands as one of the most iconic and mysterious coins ever produced in the history of the United States of America. Born during the heart of World War II, this 5-cent piece was more than just money. It was a symbol of sacrifice, strength, and national unity. The P mint mark above Monticello on the reverse side represents the Philadelphia Mint, and it was the first time in U.S. history that a Philadelphia-struck coin carried its own mint mark. This bold letter was not merely decoration. It marked a transformation in American coinage. Due to the wartime shortage of nickel, a metal desperately needed for tanks, armor, and weapons, the U.S. Mint made a remarkable decision to craft nickels using a silver-based alloy. Thus, the 1944 P Jefferson Nickel became a war coin, made from 35% silver, 56% copper, and a touch of manganese. That decision turned an ordinary 5-cent coin into a timeless treasure, a shining artifact forged from necessity and patriotism. Every glimmer of this coin tells a story of courage and change. Imagine the bustling Philadelphia Mint in 1944, machines striking millions of coins as workers labored under wartime urgency, each piece a symbol of national endurance. The silver content gave the coin a brighter, more brilliant appearance compared to earlier nickels. Soldiers, families, and workers carried them in their pockets, unaware that these small silver pieces would one day be sought after by collectors across the world. Over time, many of these coins were lost, melted down for their metal, or worn beyond recognition in circulation. Those that survived in crisp, uncirculated condition became hidden gems, tokens of powerful past that hold the potential to change someone's fortune overnight. The 1944 P Jefferson Nickel's true value lies in its condition, rarity, and connection to history. A perfectly preserved coin with sharp details, deep luster, and full steps on Monticello can command staggering prices among collectors. Rare varieties, such as double dies or misstruck mint marks, can drive its value even higher, sometimes reaching sums that seem unimaginable for a coin once worth only 5 cents. It's said that some of the finest examples have fetched thousands at auction, and unique specimens with exceptional qualities could one day break into the realm of millions. This silver-war nickel is not just a collectible. It's a piece of America's soul, a metallic witness to a time when the nation fought for freedom, unity, and hope against impossible odds. Holding a 1944 P Jefferson Nickel in your hand is like touching history itself. It carries the spirit of those who lived to the 1940s, soldiers who defended liberty, workers who built machines of victory, and families who believed in a brighter tomorrow. The P mint mark gleams proudly above Monticello, symbolizing the resilience of the American spirit and the innovation of a mint that found a way to turn crisis into creation. Each coin is a survivor of a defining moment in history, and that survival gives an aura of magic. The silver may have tarnished slightly with age, but beneath that patina lies a story worth more than gold. So if you ever come across a 1944 P Jefferson Nickel, don't underestimate its power. Don't spend it lightly or toss it aside as loose change. That little coin could hold unimaginable worth, not just in money, but in meaning. In today's market, a pristine specimen can command a fortune, enough to change your life overnight. But beyond wealth, it's a reminder what America achieved under pressure, how creativity turned crisis into opportunity. This small silver coin carries the weight of history, the shine of hope, and perhaps even the key to your own fortune. Treat it with respect, for it's more than just 5 cents. It's a symbol of strength, a bridge to the past, and a treasure capable of turning destiny itself. The 1943 P Jefferson Nickel stands as one of the most fascinating coins in American history, a small silver gem born out of a time when the world was at war and the United States was transforming every ounce of its industry for victory. During World War II, nickel metal became vital for producing tanks, armor, and weapons, so the U.S. Mint made a remarkable decision to remove nickel from the 5-cent coin and replace it with silver. That change gave birth to the legendary war nickels, and among them, the 1943 P from the Philadelphia Mint shines with unmatched legacy and power. Its bright silver tone and bold mint mark above Monticello tell the story of a nation adapting under pressure, crafting coins that were not only currency, but also a reflection of strength, sacrifice, and unity. This wartime masterpiece wasn't just struck for trade. It was forged in the spirit of victory, and today it carries that same aura of courage and history in every shimmering line. What makes the 1943 P nickel so incredible is not just its composition, but its symbolic worth. Struck in an alloy containing 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese, it became a coin that literally carried precious metal in its heart. Unlike most coins before it, the P mint mark, standing for Philadelphia, was proudly placed above Monticello, making it instantly recognizable as a Civil War issue. Millions were produced, but few survive today in pristine condition, and those that do are like pieces of living history, whispering stories of ration books, victory bonds, and letters from the front lines. Collectors around the world hunt tirelessly for flawless 1943 P nickels, because the rarest, most well-preserved examples have sold for staggering prices. When found in full step condition with perfect details on Monticello's staircase, the coin becomes a treasure capable of commanding thousands, even tens of thousands, depending on its perfection. But beyond its silver shine and rarity, the 1943 P nickel holds a kind of emotional power. It represents America's ability to adapt and overcome. Each coin minted was a reminder that every citizen and every resource, even the metal in their pocket change, played a role in achieving victory. To hold one today is to hold the memory of that determination, frozen in time. Imagine a soldier or a factory worker during the 1940s, unknowingly spending one of these silver nickels on a cup of coffee, never realizing that decades later the same coin would be considered a priceless artifact of American history. That connection between ordinary life and extraordinary history gives the 1943 P nickel a glow that goes far beyond money. Today, the United States coin market continues to revere this beautiful wartime piece. While many circulated examples still exist, uncirculated coins, the ones that escape wear and time, are where the true wealth lies. Some have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, especially those discovered with unique die errors or deep mirror finishes that make them look like miniature proofs. For serious collectors, the 1943 P is not just another coin, it's a chapter of living heritage. And for anyone lucky enough to find one tucked away in an old jar or inherited collection, it could easily be the key to a life-changing fortune. The market for these silver nickels keeps rising because demand for authentic, well-preserved wartime coins never fades. They carry history, beauty, and value all in one. So if you ever come across a 1943 P Jefferson Nickel, don't take it lightly or rush to trade it away. You might be holding a coin that carries the power to change your destiny overnight. Its silver heart gleams with more than metal. It gleams with the spirit of America itself, a symbol of endurance and innovation from one of the most defining moments in history. What was once a simple 5-cent coin now stands as a miniature monument, capable of turning an ordinary discovery into an extraordinary fortune. It is proof that even the smallest pieces of silver can hold unimaginable worth, and that sometimes history hides its greatest treasures in the palm of your hand. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin stands as one of the most fascinating and misunderstood pieces in the history of American coinage. When the United States Mint introduced it, the country hadn't seen a small-sized dollar coin before, and it carried the face of a woman who had fought her whole life for justice and equality. Susan B. Anthony, a fearless pioneer of women's rights. This coin wasn't just metal. It was a message carved in silver-toned copper nickel, a salute to the courage, intellect, and persistence of a woman who changed a nation. The design featured her determined profile on the obverse and the Apollo 11 Eagle landing on the moon on the reverse, uniting the fight for human equality with the triumph of human achievement. That combination gave the coin both heart and history, making it one of the most symbolic dollars ever produced by the United States Mint. The 1979 P, D, and S mint mark coins were the first strikes of this new series, minted with great hope, but met with confusion in circulation. Its small size, close to a quarter, led many people to mistake it for 25 cents, and the coin failed to gain daily use popularity. Yet today, that same misfortune has turned into magic for collectors. Among these early issues hides the legendary 1979 S-Type 2 proof coin, the sharp, clear S mint mark that gleams like a secret code. Coins like this, when discovered in flawless proof condition, can command staggering prices at auction. While most 1979 Susan B. Anthony's remain common pocket change, the rarest variations in pristine, mirror-like surfaces are what drive the dream of overnight fortune. One perfect specimen, wrapped in time, can turn a modest coin roll into a treasure chest. Beyond its numismatic value, the Susan B. Anthony dollar carries deep historical power. It marked the first time an actual American woman, rather than an allegorical figure like Liberty, appeared on U.S. currency. It symbolized progress, a promise that the fight for equality, started by Anthony more than a century earlier, would live forever in metal. When you hold this coin, you're not just holding money, you're holding a monument to conviction. Every detail, from the 11-sided border that gave it a futuristic feel to the bold eagle returning to Earth, told Americans that change, innovation, and courage were part of their national DNA. In today's collector market, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has transformed from an overlooked coin into a modern classic. Its silver gray shine and sharp relief make it instantly recognizable, and certain varieties, especially those with minting errors or flawless proof quality, have fetched extraordinary sums. A 1979 S-Type 2 in deep cameo proof condition or a high-grade 1979 P with striking anomalies can sell for thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, of dollars depending on rarity, grading, and demand. Stories of collectors uncovering such gems in old boxes, bankrolls, or family keepsakes continue to fuel excitement across the numismatic community. The market loves redemption stories, and the Susan B. Anthony dollar embodies one perfectly. A coin once ignored now commanding respect, admiration, and real financial power. So if you ever come across a 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, don't underestimate it or spend it lightly. Look closely at the mint mark. Examine the shine, the strike, and the detail. That little coin could be worth far more than its face value, maybe even life-changing money. But beyond the numbers and the price guides, this coin carries the soul of a revolution and the spirit of equality. It reminds every collector and dreamer that sometimes the most powerful treasures are not the ones made of pure silver or gold, but the ones that carry a story strong enough to last for generations. Keep it safe, for in your hands lies a symbol of progress, and perhaps the silver key to your fortune. The 2000 P Sacagawea $1 coin, often called the Golden Liberty Dollar, is one of the most captivating coins ever released by the United States Mint. Born at the dawn of the new millennium, this coin carried a message of courage, unity, and discovery, and over time, it has become a legend among collectors. Struck in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark just below the portrait. This coin is not made of pure silver, but its golden luster and symbolic beauty have given a glow of greatness that rivals precious metal itself. The coin features a brave Native American woman, Sacagawea, who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition through untamed lands, with her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back. A portrait of strength and vision leading America into new horizons. Every glimmer of this coin seems to echo the spirit of liberty and exploration that built the nation. When the Sacagawea dollar first appeared in 2000, it was more than just a new currency design. It was a historic turning point. The United States wanted a coin that would represent freedom, diversity, and the untold stories of the people who shaped America's journey. Artist Glenna Goodacre's design captured that perfectly, showing Sacagawea's serene yet determined expression, a symbol of both heritage and hope. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, but hidden among those are certain ultra-rare varieties and flawless strikes that collectors would do anything to own. Some of these coins have remarkable minting errors, like wounded eagles, double dies, or proof-like surfaces, that make their value skyrocket to staggering levels. Those are the mysterious treasures that could turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight, if discovered in pristine condition. The 2000 P Sacagawea coin also carries a fascinating historical twist known as a Cheerios Dollar. Before its public release, the U.S. Mint placed a small number of early strikes inside Cheerios cereal boxes as a promotional surprise. These coins, given out in 2000, had a unique, more detailed tail feather pattern on the eagle design, a difference so small it went unnoticed for years. Today, that tiny detail is what separates an ordinary coin from one worth tens of thousands or more at auction. Some numismatists call it the hidden fortune in the breakfast box. Imagine finding one of those in your old collection, a coin once given away for free, now worth more than most cars. That's the magic and mystery that surrounds this extraordinary piece of American currency. Beyond its financial worth, the 2000 P Sacagawea Dollar stands as a tribute to Native American legacy and to women's silent yet powerful role in shaping history. It broke boundaries by placing an indigenous woman on U.S. currency for the first time in modern history. Each shimmering coin carries a story of resilience, of guidance, and of the relentless spirit that carved paths across a new continent. The eagle on the reverse side soars high above 17 stars, representing the states that joined the Union during Lewis and Clark's expedition, a subtle reminder of how exploration and unity built the country. When collectors hold this coin, they don't just see a dollar. They see a nation's heart cast in golden metal. So, if you ever come across a 2000 P Sacagawea Liberty Dollar, don't dismiss it as ordinary change. It could be the key to unimaginable fortune, a coin with the power to rewrite your destiny overnight. From a historic field of the Philadelphia Mint to the hands of dreamers and collectors, this coin has traveled a journey of its own. Its golden surface hides mysteries, its history carries honor, and its presence ignites excitement wherever it appears. Keep your eyes open for that glowing piece of American heritage, for within its shine may rest a luck, legacy, and limitless value that can change your life forever. The 1943 wheat penny. This tiny copper coin, once worth just 1 cent, has now become one of the most legendary and valuable coins ever struck by the United States Mint. Many collectors dream of finding it in their old chain jars or inherited coin collections because this specific penny has been known to sell for hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars in today's coin market. Yes, you heard that right. This little copper treasure could change your life overnight. The story of the 1943 wheat penny begins during World War II, a time when the U.S. Mint made a major change in its coin production. To save copper for military use, all 1943 pennies were supposed to be made of zinc-coated steel instead of the traditional copper. However, a small number of copper planchets, metal blanks, from 1942 were accidentally left in the presses and struck with the 1943 design. These rare mistakes created one of the most coveted coins in American history, the 1943 copper wheat penny. Imagine holding a coin that was never meant to exist, a coin so rare that only a handful are known today. There are a few confirmed 1943 copper wheat pennies from the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Each of these has fetched enormous prices at auctions. One 1943 D Denver mint. Copper penny sold for more than $1.7 million, while another from Philadelphia brought in $1.3 million. These unbelievable figures make collectors' hearts race and prove that small coins can carry unimaginable value. But here's the catch. Millions of fake or altered 1943 copper pennies exist. Some scammers try to coat steel pennies in copper, while others modify 1948 coins to look like 1943s. The key difference is in the magnet test. A real 1943 copper penny will not stick to a magnet, while a steel penny will. If you have an old wheat penny from 1943 that doesn't attract a magnet, you could be holding a life-changing fortune in your hands. Always get professionally authenticated before you celebrate, because that little coin could make you a millionaire overnight. Collectors and historians value these coins not just for their price, but for their story. They represent a rare mistake from one of the most important periods in world history, World War II. Each genuine 1943 copper penny tells a tale of human error, innovation, and the chaos of wartime production. It's this incredible backstory that gives a coin both emotional and financial power. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Many collectors link the 1943 wheat penny's fame with the incredible world of bicentennial coins. Those special 1776 to 1976 coins struck to celebrate America's 200th birthday. While bicentennial coins are more recent, rare era versions of them, like double die strikes, off-center mintings, or special silver proofs, can also reach values in the thousands or even millions. Together, these coins Both the 1943 wheat penny and the bicentennial series represent two golden eras of American minting history. Some of these rare bicentennial coins, especially those with minting errors or struck in limited silver editions, are being auctioned for incredible sums today. Imagine finding a 1976 bicentennial quarter or half dollar with minting flaw. These could be worth anywhere from $10,000 to over $1 million, depending on rarity and condition. It's like holding a piece of history that doubles as a golden ticket to wealth. So, before you spend any old pennies or quarters lying around, take a closer look. That dull, dusty coin you almost gave away could be a treasure beyond imagination. The 1943 wheat penny and the bicentennial coins are shining examples of how everyday pocket change can carry untold riches. Don't underestimate the power of history, rarity, and a little bit of luck. They could turn an ordinary moment into an extraordinary discovery. In the end, it's not just about money. It's about mystery, legacy, and the thrill of uncovering something rare. Whether it's a fabled 1943 copper wheat penny or a stunning bicentennial era coin, these coins remind us that fortune sometimes hides in the smallest places. So check your coin jars, examine your old collections, and never overlook that 1-cent piece. It might just be the one that turns your story into a millionaire's legend. United States wheat penny coins from 1946. The coins that could literally change your life overnight. Many people have old pennies sitting forgotten in drawers or jars. But what if one of those humble coins is worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars? The 1946 wheat penny may look ordinary, but behind its simple copper shine lies a story of rarity, minting mistakes, and incredible collector demand that makes it one of the most sought-after coins in America's numismatic history. The 1946 wheat penny was minted right after World War II, during a time when the United States was shifting from wartime steel coins back to copper. Most of these pennies were made from recycled ammunition shell casings, which gives them a distinctive composition. But here's where it gets exciting. Some of these coins were accidentally struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943 or on bronze planchets with unique errors, giving them an unmistakable rarity. These minting anomalies have made specific 1946 wheat pennies worth tens of thousands of dollars in today's coin market, with top-graded examples fetching astronomical prices at auction. What truly sets the 1946 wheat penny apart is its connection to history. Each coin carries the energy of a nation transitioning from war to peace. Collectors treasure these pennies not just for their metal, but for the era they represent, a symbol of resilience, rebirth, and hope. The iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the simple wheat stalks on the reverse remind us of America's strength and growth. When you hold one of these coins, you're holding a piece of post-war history that shaped the modern United States. That emotional connection is what fuels the skyrocketing value of rare 1946 wheat pennies today. Now, let's talk about the unbelievable worth of certain rare variants. A few 1946 wheat pennies have sold for unimaginable amounts because of minting errors like double dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. The rarest of all are those struck in error on leftover steel planchets. These have fetched prices up to $50,000 to $100,000 or more, depending on their condition. Even regular 1946 pennies in pristine, uncirculated mint state can be worth thousands. Imagine finding one in your old coin jar, a tiny piece of metal that could instantly change your fortune. That's the true magic of coin collecting. But the 1946 wheat penny isn't the only treasure hiding in your collection. Alongside it, rare United States bicentennial coins, minted in 1976 to celebrate America's 200th anniversary, are also commanding shocking prices. While most bicentennial coins are common, a few with special minting errors, silver compositions, or proof finishes have sold for thousands, even millions. Some collectors have reported finding bicentennial quarters and half dollars with double die obverse or deep cameo proof strikes worth small fortunes. These coins carry both patriotic and monetary value, blending America's legacy with the thrill of discovery. Just imagine, an old coin you've overlooked for years could be the key to unlocking wealth beyond imagination. Many coin enthusiasts have become millionaires overnight after discovering the hidden value of what seemed like ordinary change. The coin market today is hotter than ever, with collectors and investors around the globe competing for rare, historical pieces like the 1946 wheat penny and the bicentennial series. Every year, prices rise as these treasures become rarer and harder to find, making now the perfect time to check your collection before someone else finds a fortune hiding in theirs. So, before you spend that old penny or quarter, take a closer look. You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. These coins are more than just currency. They are gateways to history, symbols of freedom, and keys to unimaginable wealth. The 1946 wheat penny and the bicentennial coins remind us that sometimes the greatest treasures don't sparkle in gold. They shine in the stories they carry and the value they hold in the hearts of collectors. Stay tuned, because your next coin can make you the next lucky millionaire in the world of rare American coins. The most valuable and expensive United States of America 1956 wheat penny coins that could literally change your destiny overnight. These small copper treasures, once circulating in pockets across the nation, have now become symbols of history, rarity, and unimaginable fortune. Some of these coins are so valuable that their worth reaches into millions of dollars, turning ordinary people into millionaires and even billionaires. The 1956 wheat penny might look like just another old cent, but hidden among them are rare varieties that can make your heart race and your wallet explode with wealth. The 1956 wheat penny, part of the legendary Lincoln Wheat Cent series, carries a timeless charm. It was struck in the Denver and Philadelphia mints, with millions produced, yet not all were created equal. Among these common coins lie a few rare errors and unique minting varieties that have shocked collectors worldwide. For instance, coins struck with a double die obverse, off-center strikes, or minting flaws can skyrocket in value, depending on their condition and rarity. A pristine uncirculated example, or one preserved in a proof-like state, could fetch thousands to millions of dollars at modern coin auctions. These rare variations are what every coin enthusiast dreams of, a tiny imperfection that transforms a single penny into a priceless gem. Now, what truly makes the 1956 wheat penny special isn't just its age or design. It's a hidden rarity that lies in plain sight. Imagine finding one of these shining copper coins in an old drawer, a coin jar, or even an inherited collection. While most of them are worth only a few cents, the right 1956 penny with specific die error or sharp strike could pay off your house, buy luxury cars, or even secure your financial freedom forever. The beauty of coin collecting is that fortune can appear in the smallest of forms, and the 1956 wheat penny stands as proof that history, metal, and minting precision together can create unimaginable value. What's even more fascinating is how these coins connect with the grand legacy of American currency, and how they stand alongside the rare bicentennial coins that shook the world of numismatics. The bicentennial coins, minted in 1976 to celebrate America's 200th year of independence, are another category of treasures that can be worth millions today. These coins, featuring special designs like the Drummer Boy quarter or the dual-dated 1776 to 1976 half-dollar and dollar coins, represent a proud chapter of U.S. history. And just like the rare 1956 wheat penny, some bicentennial coins were minted with unique varieties, such as silver compositions, double dies, or proof finishes, making them incredibly sought after by collectors around the world. Imagine owning both a flawless 1956 wheat penny and a rare bicentennial coin. You wouldn't just have pieces of metal. You'd hold fragments of American legacy, artistry, and wealth. Together, these coins tell stories of craftsmanship and heritage, but more importantly, they hold the potential to transform lives. Auctions have seen record-breaking bids for such coins, with passionate collectors willing to pay unimaginable sums for perfection, rarity, and history combined. It's not just about owning a coin. It's about holding a piece of time that refuses to lose its value, instead becoming more precious with every passing year. So before you overlook that old coin sitting in your collection or change jar, take a closer look. That seemingly ordinary 1956 wheat penny could be a hidden treasure worth a life-changing fortune. The same goes for those stunning bicentennial coins that marked America's 2 centuries of freedom. Their worth could climb to millions in today's collector's market. Remember, legends aren't always found in gold or silver bars. Sometimes they're etched into the tiniest piece of copper, carrying the power to rewrite your destiny. Your next coin discovery might just be the key to unlocking untold wealth. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of an old coin with a story to tell. The 1944 wheat penny, one of the most valuable and mysterious coins in United States history. These old copper treasures, once worth just 1 cent, have now reached a level of fame and fortune that even coin collectors never dreamed possible. The 1944 wheat penny isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of history, rarity, and unimaginable wealth that could literally change your life overnight. So if you have one hiding in your coin jar or tucked away in an old box, don't ignore it. It might just make you a millionaire. The 1944 wheat penny stands out because of its extraordinary story during World War II. In 1943, pennies were made from steel coated with zinc because copper was needed for ammunition and war supplies. But in 1944, something unbelievable happened. Some pennies were accidentally struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943 instead of copper. These rare errors, known as 1944 steel wheat pennies, are among the most valuable coins in U.S. history, with a single coin selling for over $1 million at auction. Just imagine a penny from your grandparents' time having the power to change your entire financial future. Collectors around the world are fascinated by these coins because they represent a rare accident that turned into a treasure. The 1944 steel wheat penny is a true miracle of minting, an unintentional creation that became priceless. Only a handful were ever discovered, mostly from the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, and each of them tells a story of wartime scarcity and human error. The mix-up of metal during the transition year created a rarity so unique that it is now considered one of the holy grails of American coin collecting. But that's not all. There's also another version of the 1944 wheat penny that collectors hunt for. The 1944 copper wheat penny struck in perfect condition with rare mint marks or double die errors. While not as rare as the steel version, some pristine examples with sharp detail and untouched luster can still fetch tens of thousands of dollars. These coins, when graded MS mint state by professional coin grading companies, have skyrocketed in value due to their age, historical significance, and stunning visual quality. The better the condition, the higher the price, and some lucky owners have cashed in for life-changing amounts. Now, let's talk about why these coins have become legends. The 1944 wheat penny represents more than just metal. It's a direct link to America's strength during wartime, when every resource mattered. Each coin carries the image of Abraham Lincoln and the iconic wheat stalks, symbolizing growth and unity during one of the toughest times in history. Holding a 1944 wheat penny is like holding a piece of living history, a tangible reminder of how the smallest things can hold the greatest value. It's no wonder collectors and investors worldwide are always searching for these elusive treasures. And if you thought only the 1944 wheat penny could make you rich, think again. Some rare bicentennial coins from 1976, created to celebrate 200 years of American independence, are also commanding massive prices today. These coins, featuring special dual dates 1776 to 1976, were minted in limited numbers, and rare versions with minting errors, silver content, or special strikes can sell for thousands or even millions of dollars. Together with the 1944 wheat penny, these bicentennial coins represent the hidden wealth waiting to be discovered in America's change jars, old dressers, and forgotten collections. The most amazing part is that these treasures often go unnoticed. People spend them every day without realizing their true worth. That's why collectors and coin enthusiasts always say, check your change. That old penny or quarter might be your golden ticket. Many incredible stories exist of people finding rare coins in circulation. Coins that turn out to be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a lifetime fortune. It's like striking gold without stepping into a mine. So, if you own any old 1944 wheat pennies or USA bicentennial coins, take a closer look. You might be holding a fortune right in your hands. These coins are more than just currency. They're relics of history, works of art, and keys to unimaginable wealth. Don't rush to spend them. Instead, treasure them, research them, and maybe even get them appraised by a professional. Because in today's collector market, the smallest coin could have the power to make you a millionaire overnight.